My people, I am playing Stardew Valley with the guy who made it. I am here with more viewers than I've ever had in my life. It's 236 people are all spamming hi YouTube right now, and it's all because of Eric Baroni, all right? I am hopping on his farm that he recently just achieved perfection on, and we're gonna take a look at how the man who made Stardew Valley plays his own game. All right, so we're gonna hop around, we're gonna look at all the different parts of his farm, we're gonna talk to him about the people that he plays on that farm with, and then I also have like a whole other list of questions that we're gonna go through. So without any further ado, let's meet the man himself, ConcernedApe. Hello.
Hello.
Eric, how are you, man?
Doing well. How are you doing?
Great. Can I call you Eric or Mr. Ape or?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Should I call you Zach?
UnsurpassableZ the third is, yeah, Zach's fine. Are you ready to get into it?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. So here we are on Quarantine Farm. Oh, Evelyn's talking to me. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. All right, so
I guess, yeah, should I give you a little tour?
How about you show me like one area and then I'll hit you with a question and then you can just kind of bounce back and forth like that.
Okay, sure, yes. As you can see, it's a little bit of a mess because we've been kind of just experimenting with stuff. This is a little cafe that one of the people I've been playing with set up. After we like go in the skull caves, we'll sometimes come back here and like sit down and she'll like bring us drinks or whatever we order.
Oh, that's
like
awesome.
We kind of do a little role playing. This used to be all just ancient fruit when we were actually playing legitimately, but yeah now it's a cafe.
Yeah, that's how you can tell when you've actually made it to the end game, is when you get rid of your ancient fruit. Why don't you tell me some about the people you play with? Because I think you have 7 on this farm, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. It's just a group of my close friends. And like I said, when the lockdown started happening and like, you know, we weren't supposed to, you know, get together in person, we started this farm as a way to kind of hang out weekly, and we kind of made it this tradition where like every Wednesday we would get together a certain time and play Stardew Valley for a few hours. We just kept it going, and we basically played all the way through the game from start to finish, getting it to 100% completion. And some people who are listening might be wondering, wait, how did you do 7 players? Well, there's actually a way that you can do that without even using mods. It requires you to edit a value in the startup preferences file, which I've actually tweeted about it. If anyone's interested, they can go look at my tweets, and I talk about how to do that. But
sure, yeah, I'll link that below. Yeah, awesome. Let's move on.
So down here, this is a little green bean maze. This is probably nothing compared to your maze, but one of my friends set up this, and it's just like a little maze to go through.
I like it. Yours is more fun than mine. I didn't make mine out of green beans.
Yeah, and then these are our sheds. They're actually still full of just kegs. Like every single one is just packed full of kegs. We haven't really been managing them since we reached 100%.
Yeah, it's still impressive. Oh my gosh. This. I was gonna ask you this later, but there's a bunch of different ways to play Stardew Valley, between like speed running or just playing normally, or min-maxing or role play, or just any way you can play this game. Do you have a favorite way that people enjoy Stardew Valley?
I wouldn't say I have a favorite. I mean, I think it's cool that people have found all kinds of different ways to enjoy the game. I love the speedrunners. I love the people who do role-playing. I love it all. I think the original way I kind of intended the game to be played is in sort of a casual way, just kind of having fun. There's no real time limit. You can kind of go at your own pace. At this point, I've played Stardew Valley so many times that I do kind of like, I wouldn't say min-max because there's no, like, I'm not nearly as good as some of these people, but I'm pretty economical in the way I play the game. You know, I try to unlock things as quick as possible, and it's just, for me, it's kind of a way I challenge myself and makes it fun every time I play. But I think the classic way to play Stardew Valley is to kind of just go at your own pace, have fun, and just enjoy the world.
Very cool. Let's keep going. Okay.
This side of the farm isn't all that interesting, so I actually want to take you down here into the forest to show you something. This is our racetrack that we made.
Okay.
So like I was wondering if I could challenge you to a race.
Oh my, is this like a foot race?
Yeah, it's a foot race. The way we can do it is we'll just go to the left, and then whoever can wrap around and, you know, reach the finish line first wins, okay?
All right, now I do have to warn you, I did just recently get 17 eggs in the egg hunt. And so I am pretty nice with it. Don't mean to brag.
Let's start it off at once the clock hits 5 p.m. Right. How about that?
Yeah. So let me ask you also, before we get started. Go! Oh, that was cheap. Oh my god, it goes this way. I thought it was so much smaller. I can't tell if I'm in the lead or not because of the... I don't know if you're actually ahead.
Right, because of the lag. the tech isn't ideal, but it's still kind of fun.
Oh my god, around the flamingo? No idea what that means to me. Oh, no, 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 I didn't see the bush.
Oh,
Abigail. No.
That's, yeah, Abigail's not supposed to be there.
My wife. Oh my god, it's like so close. I had no idea it was this expansive. Oh no.
Got the grass trap. Oh, that one gets me every time.
I was following your lead.
I didn't come up with that trick.
Oh, I'm trying to make up for lost time. Oh, it's so close. Oh, I thought I went left there. No. Oh, the secret shortcut. No, 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 not the rock. Oh god, I'm falling behind. Oh no, he's BMing me. Oh, I wish I was gonna try to pick those up, put them down in front of you.
Oh, that would have been smart. Oh man, looks like you're gonna win.
I don't know. I think I only won because you stopped the showboat. I think that's your win. Wow. Oh my gosh. Very nice, man. Very nice.
So that's the kind of stuff we've been messing around with. I mean, like we're kind of just hanging out and like talking and stuff, but it's fun to come up with these things.
Well, I'll ask you while we go back to the farm to end this day. Oh, also, this is the last day of summer, so is there any like crop-based things you want to show off?
Well, as you can see, we're in the middle of doing a quest.
Yeah. Man, that was gonna be one of my questions later, is how do you say that guy's name?
I don't like to give a definite answer on those kind of things, you know?
Yeah.
Like I feel like it's up to the fans to interpret it the way they want with that one. Or you're gonna get into my bed with me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
We have a rule on that community farm. Everyone has to sleep in the same bed, so I'm kind of just used to it. So this is your house, huh? This is the nice one.
I mean, I feel like I've seen way cooler farms on, you know, people sharing them on like Discord and the subreddit and all of that. But
oh, this is much better looking than mine is.
Yeah.
It's a little different of a design. Got a shrine to Wumbus, you know.
I can appreciate that for sure.
So, you're unmarried then, I guess, on this world.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, do you normally like have a favorite marriage candidate, or do you just ride solo?
I usually get married when I play, but I certainly won't say what my favorite marriage candidate is. I mean, that's another thing where I can't say that because then you know it'll create a rift in the Stardew Valley community.
How about first instead then?
First.
That's a good get around.
That's a good one. The first time I ever played.
Yeah.
Jeez, that's tough. If I remember, it was either Abigail or Penny.
I'm an Abigail man myself, so I can appreciate that. I also like the magic turban. That's my hat of choice on myself when I play.
Yeah, it's a good one. Well, yeah, I mean, that's, I think that's pretty much, well, I guess I could show you our island.
Yeah, and I think also, I put something out a while ago. This is well before we had plans to actually meet, but I had just asked out of curiosity if you could ask ConcernedApe one thing, what would it be? And someone had asked how you have your museum laid out.
The thing is, like, you know, this is the farm I've been playing with a bunch of other people, so it's not necessarily my layout. Yeah, I mean, I'm not very organized with the museum, to tell you the truth. I'll kind of slightly try to like do the colors together.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Like, I'm not very meticulous about that.
Wow, this is so cool. I think your design, I don't know how much of it you're responsible for, but I think this is super cool.
Well, thank you. I mean, my house is the only thing that I think I fully designed.
There's yeah, some of the other people I play with are very talented designers, I would say.
Let me think of a question. What do I want to ask next? How much do you play your own game? Like, how much time do you spend playing versus, you know, creating?
I have played it a lot. At this point, I haven't just booted up like a single player farm in a while. Although every time there's a new update, I'll like play through the whole game, you know, once on a single player farm. And then often we'll have like a multiplayer farm going at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I do play it quite a bit still. It's like with this group farm, what I'm showing you right now, I mean, I've been playing it every week for over a year at this point. But yeah, I mean, it's like I still enjoy playing it, which is pretty surprising to me, actually. It's because like I made the game as the kind of game that I would like to play, you know? It's like It's my kind of dream game in a way. So I think the fact that I still like playing it just is because of that. You know, I made it for myself, essentially.
I think that's really cool that you know, have been able to build. I mean, everything that's in the game is exactly how you would have done it. So that is really cool. That's something that I don't think a lot of people get to experience, especially not at this scale. What has been sort of your favorite experience that's come out of Stardew Valley?
Hmm.
And that can be in game or
Well,
it can be real life.
Yeah, I mean that's there's like a lot of things, so it's really hard to just pick one. One thing that comes to mind is just after I released Stardew Valley in 2016, I went to PAX like a few months afterwards, and I had a little booth there, and it was just meeting the fans in real life who had played Stardew Valley and they loved the game, and I met just so many people. I don't know, it just made it really real, because at that point it had just been me basically alone in front of my computer coding this game and doing all the art and everything for like 4.5 years. And it was all, even when I released the game, it was all virtual. Like everything that I knew about, people playing the game was all just on the screen, which when you think about it, it's just literally me sitting at a desk looking at a piece of, metal and silicone in front of me. It wasn't real until I actually met the people in real life, and they were like, we love this game, and so that was really touching. And it kind of just made it feel like all the work I had done had paid off and people were enjoying it, and it was really like affecting their life in a real way,
That is so awesome, man. I mean, that's not nearly at the same scale, but that's a lot of the same, inspiration that comes from me making videos and stuff. That's so cool, man. That is really so cool. Before we sort of get off that topic of good experiences, you got to sit down for sort of like a co-interview with the guy who made Harvest Moon.
Right. That was
like
actually the
4
other
years ago.
thing I was gonna.
Yeah.
That was the other thing I was gonna mention. Meeting Mr. Wada, the creator of Harvest Moon, that was like really, I don't know, kind of mind blowing. Just that, this was the guy who paved the way for everything I've done. Harvest Moon, was his creation. If it wasn't for that, I would have never made Stardew Valley. So. Just being able to meet the guy who created this experience that like was so meaningful to me when I was a kid and basically inspired what I'm trying to do. Harvest Moon was so special to me. Playing a lot of those games, when I was a kid was so special and meaningful to me. I want to be able to do that for new generations, Like I'm trying to essentially do the same thing that Mr. Wada did for me when I was a kid. That's kind of like what drives me in a way. So to be able to meet this guy, it was just really... I don't know even what to say, but it was just really cool.
That is so awesome, man. I've got one wrap-up question for you then to send us home. What do you want to say to the Stardew Valley community?
I would say just thank you for, being a part of this and making this all happen. Like if it wasn't for the community, I wouldn't be where I am now. We wouldn't be making these memories and this experience. It's because of all of you guys that we even have, this whole thing. So just thank you, and I appreciate it. I'm glad that you like the game. Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you, Eric, for letting us get an inside look at how the guy who made Stardew Valley plays his own game.